Good after morning, people. It is probably not night in your time zone. Checking the statistics now. We are here to go ahead and explore the last part of this weird rework. Serendia Part 2. Because, in case you thought the questline wasn't convoluted enough, now you have Part 1 and Part 2, but they're not one after the other. They're like, they have...
It's like the sequel after Calpheon.
Yeah.
Because they forgot the whole part of Ilesra that would have led us to... Medea.
Right. Okay, so previously we did Calpheon. It was an interesting choice. I really liked...
Choices were made. Choices were made in that questline.
Yeah, you can give me a tissue? Thank you. Now, I really liked what we did in Calpheon. I wish that we would have done more, because Calpheon is missing huge chunks of its territory that are no longer covered. Same thing with Serendia. The parts that are there are good. I just feel like they were cut a little bit earlier than they expected. That's what it feels like to me. And I'm also very confused about this Serendia Part 2, because according to this questline, we start around like in Heidel Pass. We see this bit of Heidel. Yeah. Like we do the orcs and everything.
Yeah.
And then we go through here and we do this and we ignore everything else, basically.
Yeah, the south part of Calpheon is not presented alongside some zones of Serendia, probably because they didn't have time, so they have to snip some parts.
We do see like Trina Fort and the Troll Fort, but no introduction to Porphyria, which is pretty big, Fuck the Kurums, Kepler Mine gone, and this part, which used to be very important, because this is where used to be the end game when the game was at level
back in my days
between 45 and 50. Like this used to be the shit where you used to grind. The same way we have the Borek accessories now. We used to have ogre rings and everyone was just trying to get their hands on one because they were super expensive.
Indeed.
And I find it's quite sad that no Hexe, no Primal Giant. These are major.
Which Hexe was actually quite important considering the mentioning of Belmont, but we still have these 22 quests, and we'll see what in these 22 quests will be explained.
Yes. And it's called Serendia too, which makes me very confused. Okay.
Let's summon the Black Spirit.
Yeah, let's get the Black Spirit. Serendia 2. Hey partner, you got a message waiting. It's from someone named D. One Piece? Wonder who that could be. Read the contents of the message. Oh, you talk with the Black Spirit, okay?
I'm writing this to honor my promise to share what I know about the White Witch in exchange for your help. Word has it that villagers have been vanishing without a trace from the area around Glish for some time now.
Jordine?
At first, we believed it to be the work of some nefarious slavers, but that lead turned out to be a dead end. Right now, our best guess is that some fanatical cult is behind the disappearances, kidnapping people to increase their numbers. Seek out Freyro in Glish, and just to be safe, you'd best burn this letter once you're done with it.
So we're going to Glish? It's weird because... No, you need to accept the second part of the quest. Ducas? Jordine Ducas? Did Jordan really write this letter? Anyway, he thought Ilesra's related to this. In this case, we should go see Ferraro first. Go find Ferraro. Hey, Haru. Where is this bad boy? Oh shit, I entered. Oh no, I got stuck. Okay, got it. Now I got it. Oh shit. Ah! I squeezed through.
Adventurer,
Win!
so you finally
What?
put a stop to
I see you
Belmont.
there.
Well
Won.
done. Well
Whatever
done.
makes you sleep at night.
Adventurer, we cross paths once again. Might you also be journeying toward Medea?
Yes.
Word of your deeds has reached even here, in Serendia. A knight of Serendia.
Well, by the way,
Halting
concerning
Belmont's
what
rampage.
Alustin said, no, because Calpheon didn't send us this time,
Yeah.
as it used to happen in the past.
So again, this way I feel like they think they cut things because they say, "Oh, you're going to Medea." It's like, no, actually, the reason why we go to Medea is because Calpheon sends us because the Ganels set up a temple east of Serendia, which is kind of problematic considering it's the territory of Calpheon. So you can't just go in and like shit a temple out of nowhere, you know. There's like political things behind it. I guess this time we're just like, yeah, of course, we're chasing Eleza.
Glish is thriving anew. All thanks to you sorting out the Naga and Fogan mess.
If this is how Glish is thriving, like, I don't know how to tell you, Freyr.
Wait for them to find out about Elvia.
Moreover, well, there should be more good news, but alas, my thoughts are somewhat scattered.
A little bit pale, Chief.
Well, I have a daughter, you see.
But
She,
what?
she's been missing since last night. She came to bid me good night, but come morning, she was nowhere to be found.
Oh my god.
Pharaoh, easy now. We need a clear head and a clear account if our adventurer here is to help.
Bro, they're like 60 years old or more. They should be worrying about a granddaughter, if anything. It's like Igor Bartali worrying about his daughter. It's like, bro.
What daughter?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Right. Just knowing you're here, adventurer, eases my mind somewhat.
When was the last time you saw your daughter?
She said she was going to bed around 10 p.m. Around 8 a.m. I realized she was gone.
How would they have measurements of time in medieval times?
Alustin and I just checked her room, but there were no signs of a struggle.
To Meridians.
Would she have gone out?
I am a light sleeper, so I wake up often. But I didn't hear anything unusual last night. Perhaps she only stepped out to clear her head. Maybe she was feeling troubled. But there's a nasty rumor spreading about monks kidnapping women. So that certainly doesn't help my nerves.
But you're a light sleeper. How would monks kidnapping women? Is this propaganda against monk players in D&D?
I can only hope it's a matter of no real significance. But as a father, I can't help but worry.
Father, bro, do you see your chest? You're like all wrinkled up.
By the way, I think they messed up the translation because it should be cultists, not monks.
Yeah, exactly.
The guards are currently investigating the house. Could you look outside for any other clues? We've already walked the grounds once, but your sharp eyes might spot something we missed.
Of course, bro. You have to wear glasses. You're lost, bro. You're gone. Do they want this house or? Oh, this house. Wait, but
Ah, the roof, the roof.
of course we're gonna check the roof. Yeah, Why didn't I think about it?
Beautiful. If only I could go on the roof.
A roof of an ordinary household. There's no sign of intrusion from the outside. You feel a suspicious presence. Go and check it out. It's the chicken.
Fucking
Goddamn
chickens,
chicken
man.
on the roof.
Huh? Busted. You're not going to rat me out to the house's owner, are you?
Was she stealing wine from the chief?
No?
Huh? What was I up to? Hey, I haven't done anything yet.
Oh, it's a shy.
We never know.
I was just planning to pull a little prank on the old chief. He won't let my sister set up shop here. He's been wandering around since morning. I haven't had a chance to start my plan yet.
How do you plan to prank him?
I was going to sprinkle some grass powder on his head. Green-haired Freyero. Hilarious! Oh, what? You didn't think I was going to knock over this pot or something,
No.
did you? No way!
No way.
Have you seen any suspicious people around?
No one comes to mind. All passing adventurers seem to get inspected by the guard captain.
False.
What's going on? What do you know? Why is everyone looking so serious?
The chief's daughter has gone missing.
What? Seriously? Priola? The
All right.
silver-eyed daughter of the chief? My sister and I came to sell mirrors, but the old chief wouldn't give us a spot.
Mirrors in a swamp? And then what? You're selling like mirror cleaning services? Fucking assholes.
We had to go to another village, but we were short on silver. So Priola bought 2 mirrors from us.
Okay.
She said she was going to gift one of the mirrors to a friend. Priola is the chief's only daughter, right? When she becomes the chief, I'm going to settle down here for good. Huh? Where are you off to? Okay, bye.
Was it just like randomly walked off?
Jump down, more likely.
Priola bought mirrors, you say? Ah, now that you mention it, I do recall something of the sort. She said she was gifting one to a friend? Well, I'm not exactly sure who that might be.
Uh-oh,
Father of
Priola
the
has
year.
a lover.
This is a bit embarrassing as a father, but she was always friendly to everyone.
Okay.
It was likely for one of the kids her age in the village. Perhaps Lark or Kana, for instance.
Oh, so Priola is a child.
Whatever, man.
Hey, you! I was wondering who it was. A rookie?
Have you seen Priola yesterday or today?
Priola? Yeah, I ran into her just yesterday. Huh. Well, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. She was mumbling to herself, but she does that often. She seemed just as she always is. Maybe she just needed some fresh air and went out for a bit. The chief tends to be overly protective of her,
The
you know?
beautiful things about having helicopter parents. Hannah.
What do you think of my clothes? Want to try them on?
Have you seen Priola yesterday or today?
No, I was in the workshop all day yesterday, working on a Naga sculpture. And with all the ominous rumors going around lately, I hope it's nothing serious. She's such a kind-hearted girl. Except for those rare moments when she gets so furious. Her eyes become bloodshot and goes into a rage.
Who is Priola's closest friend?
Her best friend? Why are you asking me? Oh my, you mean the chief doesn't know?
No.
It's Daniela from the Durnal farm. Shouldn't a father know at least that much about his daughter? It's Daniela.
Hi.
Adventurer, have you found anything out?
I heard Priola's best friend is Daniela.
Daniela. The girl from the Durnal farm. Oh dear. Now that I think about it, She often went off to Heidel to play with that girl.
Bro, you're just leaving a child to go to Heidel? With the whole...
But it shouldn't be a child, Priola.
As a father, I'm deeply ashamed that I've been so neglectful of my own daughter. It would be quite awkward to just show up and start asking questions. Would you mind accompanying me?
As
Oh, much
father
better like that,
two
of
daughters
course.
Myself, I can easily relate to that feeling.
whatever.
Yeah, Alustin, the one who was fucking bullying one of them. Okay, you come with me.
People tend to forget that Alustin actually was bullying... what was her name again?
Eileen.
Eileen. Quite hard. Because apparently she wasn't good enough. And that's why Eileen has trust issues in Valinor. And she only becomes a proper alchemist in Ulukita.
Already at the end of the Magnus, technically.
Ulukita.
Hello? Who are you? Oh! Chief Freyro. What brings you here?
Don't worry guys, they were best friends.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
that's
Achilles and Patroclus.
Girl has gone missing.
What? Priola? Why? Oh, we did get into that little fight yesterday. She was talking to herself as usual, and I just got so frustrated that I... It can't be because of that, can it? I said something really foolish.
What did you say? Better not be Hadum Huraka Heliak.
I was complaining about all these girls getting kidnapped these days. Why not me? Am I not enough of a girl to get kidnapped? Of course, I didn't really mean it. I was just letting off steam. Farm
What?
work is too hard sometimes. Papa is worried about the kidnappings and doesn't let me leave the farm, so I just blew up, I guess. Anyway, she got real upset and told me not to say such things. She had every
Yeah.
right to. We went our separate ways after that. I planned to apologize when I saw her today, but she's gone missing?
Did Priola give you a mirror yesterday?
A mirror? Yeah, she just bought one for me yesterday when a new merchant came to the village. She taught us a spell out of some sort of gratitude for us buying the mirrors. At night, lay the mirror facing upward, and after letting a bit of blood drop onto it,
What the fuck?
if you say, "Show me my future," it'll supposedly do just that. I couldn't sleep after our argument, and to be honest, curiosity got the better of me, so I tried it. But I got too scared and stopped halfway. Now my finger hurts from that silly little poke.
I'd like to remind you guys that she's living next to a marsh in medieval times. The chances of infection and just dying of a fever, even from a small puncture like that, are huge.
But don't worry, they have the sunrise elves.
Priola, she'll be okay, right? You'll find her soon, right? What if she really got kidnapped like Papa fears? There's even a witness who saw an abduction. If she was really... Why are we just standing around? I've got to see my Pa!
Well, whatever, girl. Carlo, mio Dio, Carlo, mi mancavi. Ciao, Carlo.
You're back. Where have you been? What brings everyone here?
Greetings. What the fuck is this action?
Always sending their greenhorn soldiers, but now that their arses are on fire, they send you.
Papa, what the heck are you on about? Priola has disappeared!
I'm indeed ashamed. I was consumed by affairs involving the former Grand Chamberlain. Would you please share what you've seen with me now?
I told you time and time again. You never once listened. If you're finally going to, let's listen well.
Go on.
It was a stormy day. I thought I heard a scream. Thought someone may have fallen into the swamp, so I went to check. I saw this man, quite large, axe hefted over his shoulder. He was dragging a woman along behind him.
Where did you drag her to?
That bloody monastery. Got me
Not
thinking
as
he
the
was
Brits
probably a monk
intendo.
there. I reported it right away, but they couldn't find the kidnapped woman. I doubt they gave it a proper investigation, but anyway, they said they couldn't find anything suspicious. All I could do was to sternly warn Daniela not to wander about carelessly.
You must have been deeply concerned. I really appreciate you sharing this again. I'll start my investigation from there then.
Of course, Freyaru, when it doesn't affect you, you don't care about it, and you just pay the guards, and they're like, we didn't find anything. The moment it's your daughter, you're like, oh, of course, yeah, we'll investigate right away. You piece of shit. They went from hero to...
Hold your horses!
Hold your horses? What's the matter?
Are you going too, Chief? Please don't. Priola might have returned home.
Yeah, Freyaru, please, let's just not go in our way, get in our way.
You might find more clues when you return home, and if so, you'll need to let the adventurer know right away.
Daniela seems to have a point. Also, we can't risk having the Chief of Glitch dying again.
I suppose that's a fair point.
Yep.
Always had
In
them,
such a
actually.
perilous place, an old man like me would just slow things down. So, I shall swallow my pride and ask you to go on my behalf, adventurer. If we learn anything further, I'll let you know right away.
This is a reminder that technically Freyaru is one of the 3 great alchemists, also descendants and heroes who managed to find the ancient light.
I apologize for my earlier words, Chief. I truly hope you find your daughter.
Thank you, Carlo. I'll see you later.
Okay, now don't make out. The point is, again, remember this is a medieval setting, so if you insult ever your chief, lord, a knight randomly on the street or whatever, you don't get very far. But they seem to forget about
Must
that.
have been beside himself. With the Nagas, Fogans, and even the former Grand Chamberlain.
I love how no one's mentioning the quasi-war that happened with Calpheon. You say, oh, the Chamberlain. It's like, yeah. The monks from the Bloody Monastery? What's their connections with Elezra? Was Elezra part of some cult or something? Oh. Hey, you! Oh, right, you lost your memory. Haha. Fuck you. Yeah, so fun fact, the way I got my Doom, a horse as well, was actually by mistake. Because I was trying to record the sound of a fail. Since when we enhance stuff, I usually ask Lemma to record it so I can use to make a short or a video out of it. And she recorded it, but it was missing the sound. So I was like, well, I have a mythical sensor, I have a horse. Ooh, actually, well. And oh, you have to click it.
Yeah.
And apparently I clicked it and it just tapped. Path to the Bloody Monastery seems far from any other monastery.
Daniela, what the fuck?
But Daniela, just like that, okay.
Whoa! Wait up! Wait for me! How are your legs so damn fast?
Horse.
Such unbelievable speed! You have legs that would put a Fogans to shame.
Have you? Yeah, I'm going to take care.
Get rid of the... Thank you.
Going to...
Why is she talking about her legs so much?
Oh,
Nearly lost you there trying to shake my power. Can't just sit around when my friend's gone missing.
Alright, darling.
I know Priola like the back of my hand. If she was taken and left some clues behind, I'd spot him in a heartbeat.
Honey, she was being dragged by a giant guy dragging her through the mud with an axe. I don't think... You don't need the clues, as you probably see like a dragging, like, you know, line, just a big line, and you're like,
Wow, thanks a bunch. I'll stay hidden and out of your way, adventurer. Don't worry.
Of course, because otherwise they'd have to code the NPC following you.
Adventurer, if my pa finds out I'm gone, he'll have a cow. So let's get through this investigation in a flash and hurry back.
what do you mean he'll have a cow?
Probably have a heart attack or something. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. That's one way to look for clues. This is a la old quest line.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna use my back split. Let's go. Got him. My authors are committing war crimes. Now I can talk with Daniela.
My dad always told me the strongest person in Serendia was the honorary knight who guards Lady Durette. You might not be as strong as them, but you're still incredible. I've never seen anyone as strong as you in my whole life.
We're actually... Why do we keep getting insulted? Like... So it is passive-aggressive bullshit when you get
I
compliments.
actually think Priola ran away. She's been dealing with some troubles recently.
Really? Some troubles? Bloodshot red eyes and fits of rage? Some troubles? No way.
Everyone in the village calls her the next chief, but she's not sure if she's really cut out for that. Just because
Clearly
she's
not.
the chief's only child, she's got the responsibility of leading an entire town.
Yes.
I don't know much beyond farm work, but I hear the chief's friend has a kid who's a genius at alchemy. Maybe
Okay.
that's why she's been so troubled. She said there isn't any trade or topic that really excites her.
Oh, the poor
Depression.
soul. That must have weighted heavily on her.
There are times it really gets to her. She just cries out in frustration, unable to understand herself. When she's like that, she really scares me something fierce. Oh, but she quickly comes to her senses and always apologizes. I envy her, but at times, I feel sorry for her too. Oh, I wonder if the chief is being too harsh on her.
Of course.
Huh? Look over there. There are some people.
Look over there.
Maybe they've seen Priola.
Oh yeah, let's just ask around people in cages.
Yeah. Excuse me, caged sir. How's going?
Oh, hello, have you seen Priola? What's that? You've been tortured? Oh, silly me. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah. Oh, we have Albon to talk to. That was me. Me pause here. Albon. Oh, there he is.
Ah, you have me thanks. I was a hair's breadth from meeting me maker. I had me days of glory, but that's long past.
Okay, what's this fucking parody of Laffy? Oh, I see. We released Alban from the prisons. Bad that the NPCs in the prison, yeah, whatever.
I tried to stop the monks from snatching folks. Before I knew it, I found myself captured. And you two came to rescue? Just the two of yous? Oh, one of you looks like she's fresh off the farm. Oi, lass! Haven't you heard the whispers on the wind these days? Go home. Your pa must be worried sick.
We're
No
otters.
way. Who are you to tell me what to do? I'm not going anywhere until I find my friend.
Huh? Your friend? Lass, you got 9 lives or something. You're not here on the same errand, are you, adventurer?
We're looking for a girl named Priola.
Priola? Oh, I've been holed up here 2 days I have. But that name? No, it doesn't jog me memory. Oh, now that you mention it, the monks were carting all them lasses up to somewhere. Ah, we ought to ask Anna Lynn about this. Right, go hide in those bushes over there for a wee bit.
The wee bit.
Alright, let's go hide in the fucking trackheads, eh? Hide in the bushes and keep an eye on Albon.
Meow. Meow.
Okay, and he's a furry.
Can she hear me? Let's try again. Meow. Meow. Meow.
Hey, hello, Labao.
Labao is looking as well.
Yeah.
Death to the heathens!
Holy shit. He summoned some pussy. Let me try. Meow. Meow. Ah, there she is. She appeared. Woo. One more death to the heathens.
He must be one of the cultists! Oh, Elion! I believe now! Please, let me into heaven!
That was fast.
Oh, wait! Hold on! Now just a wee minute. Blimey, you folk. It's all a big misunderstanding. Oi! Annalyn! Clear this up quick!
We're supposed to be sneaky, by the way. Hell, oh yeah.
Did I scare you? I'm Anna Lynn.
No,
an
because I know the old
investigator from
story.
Heidel. I infiltrated this order of monks to weasel my way into the monastery.
See, they try to like infiltrate their ways into the monks and everything. We just kill everyone regardless.
Wait, could you be the adventurer? honorary knight of Serendia.
What do you mean
It's a pleasure to
honorary?
make your acquaintance.
I was about to drum. Sorry. I was about to draw me weapon.
I nearly lost my head hollering for you. This adventurer is nothing to sneeze at.
I know, I know. Alban, I was worried how I would rescue you.
Wait, aren't you the mirror merchant? Priola bought a mirror from
Baklava.
you.
Yeah, what up, bro?
When you came to the farm, you even taught us how to foretell the future.
What are you talking about?
Was that person dressed like this? And this Priola you mentioned,
What?
Yes, on both counts. She was even wearing the symbol of the Elionian church, so I thought she was a priestess passing through.
it wasn't me. I know you're incredulous, but I'm an investigator from Heidel. If we head to Heidel, I can prove my identity. My current investigation merely demanded this attire. More importantly, if someone dressed like this took your friend, she might be in danger.
No, no way.
You don't say.
What? Why? That can't be! Priola is the kindest of souls!
Please explain in more detail.
Of course. My undercover investigation has unearthed two key pieces of information. One, they've been kidnapping villagers to bolster their dwindling number of followers. Two, they've been segregating the kidnapped women from the rest. I haven't yet been able to determine why they're singling out the women. I apologize.
So you're telling me that the genius
Ron Castle again?
the genius plan of these guys to increase their ranks is to kidnap people.
This is what they think.
What do we do? What if those Elion fanatics have done something terrible to Priola?
So what have you been up to? You single?
The monks handling the women are unpredictable. Their actions are cloaked in secrecy. I suspect that this place is operated directly by Muskan, the boss here.
Muskan? The ruthless mercenary who does anything for silver?
Oh my god, we're just in an anime episode.
Yes, that Muskan. For some reason, he's been ordering the monks around here.
What are you talking about?
True to his mercenary origins, Muskan uses codes to convey his orders. I've been trying to gather as much as I can, but the data is too sparse to crack the code.
We didn't know what data was until 20th century, but okay.
If you could gather more data, I could decipher the information to aid our search for the missing.
Okay. So basically now we need to bully to investigate. Only from cultists, of course, not from all of them.
Whatever.
Because of course you know that a cultist warrior does not have the same data as a cultist. I think that's the name and all.
I mean, it's about ranking, you know.
As expected, rumors about you were true. This is more than enough to crack the code. Just a moment. Let me concentrate. Finn, Abel, Criff. Ah, this means sacrifice. And
Finally, we're able for the sacrifice.
finally found a suitable sacrifice. Now we shall
I was close.
send the sacrifice to him. What is this? A sacrifice? But the monks bear the mark of the Elionian church.
Is there any other information?
The ritual is said to be held right now, in the deepest part of the monastery, at Muskan's throne.
Could it be that the sacrifice is Priola? Please, adventurer, save her!
Let's go.
Oh, I entered the cemetery, the thingy. Para-pa-pa-pa. Oh, there's Muskan.
Help me! Help me, please!
Oh, oh. Muskan?
Yeah, it's a monster.
Viola? She gone now. Is she gone? So she got sacrificed. Well, shit. All brown and no brains. If we see him again, we'll crush him even more. But that girl, was she Priola? She doesn't look anything like Freharu. About Priola's whereabouts? What do you mean talk about Priola's whereabouts?
What is all this? Are you alright, adventurer?
Laskan was here.
You cut him down all on your own. Incredible. The entire Serendian army couldn't manage such a feat.
What about Priola? Wasn't she here? Priola, you can come out now. It's safe now.
A woman with long black hair and white clothes was taken away.
White clothes? I'm not sure about that, but if she has long black hair, it must be Priola.
Of course Priola will not have white hair, because Priola is not old.
But taken away? To where? Priola? Where are you now?
She was
Where
dragged
are
beneath
you
that strange
now?
painting.
What is this? I can't make any sense of it. I'll just have to try and copy down a rough sketch for now. If we show it to Chief Freiro, we might get some answers. Let's head back to Glish.
Teleport to Glish. Carlo.
Daniela, where in the hell have you been? Going off without a word. Are you hurt? Do you have any idea how worried I was when you disappeared without a trace? If I were to lose you too.
I'm sorry, Papa.
I'm sorry, Papa.
Don't burden the child too much. She's safe. That's all that matters. So, adventurer, as for my daughter, is she...
Yeah, she's dead. Never seen her. Show the picture drawn by Annalyn.
This is... Alustin. Look at this. If my memory serves me right, this pattern must surely be...
The symbol of heresy indeed. It wasn't just any ordinary Church of Elion. This is a transposition ritual.
Are you saying my daughter was sacrificed atop this symbol? But why? For what reason?
Well, she's dead, as I said.
Calm yourself. This is merely a ritual for transposition. She must still be alive. The question
It's
is...
more like transportation
where
than
has she gone?
transposition.
Yeah, transposition doesn't sound that good in English.
No, but transposition.
Yeah, it's like a very weird way to translate it. Should be transportation or teleportation.
Because yeah, like they mean basically the same. Because like it's like, but it's directly it's the version right from Latin, the transponere, like moving something somewhere else. But like if you give this to someone who speaks English, like probably they're not going to understand because they understand transportation or teleportation.
Yeah. Again, it makes sense technically, and in Old English, it passes. It's just a very weird way to translate it. But we can excuse it because we can say that Alustin is getting old and demented, so he can't speak. Anyway, the woman turned black and disappeared as if decaying.
Decaying? Could Muskan be trying to summon Kazaka? Whose monks were from the
Kazaka?
Fraternity of Light.
What do you mean? The Fraternity of Light? Kazaka, the god of hope once worshipped by all Zekans.
Yes, that one.
So this is what the little demons at the Alejandro farm meant when they said their lord grants wishes.
What? So now they made it so that the monsters at Alejandro farm are actually singing the praises of Zarka?
Yeah, like technically the reason why everything was popping out is because people were trying to summon Zarka. So Belmorn, all the creature waking up, the energy in the OG concept was because of Zarka.
Please explain in a way I can understand, not you.
Previously, I have explained to you about Belmorn,
True.
the Shadow Knights, and also the Knights of Dawn. The King of Hexa, Belmorn, summoned the God of Hope, Kazaka, and the valiant Knights of Dawn rose to subdue them. Those tainted by the mark of darkness left by Belmorn eventually succumbed to that darkness and became the Shadow Knights.
Yes.
At that time, Kazaka also left many scars upon the Knights. Those who sought to overcome this pain through the power of religion turned to the Church of Elion and formed what is known as the Fraternity of Light.
Where the part where you explained that... Okay, let's see if now he says that.
Like the Shadow Knights, they now follow Kazaka. Who would have thought they were hiding in such a place?
Is there no way to find Priola?
While you were investigating, Frero and I took the opportunity to examine the mirror. Though there was indeed an odd energy lingering, we, sadly, found nothing of note. We even attempted to smear blood on it, like the spell the merchant suggested. Yet nothing happened.
Okay.
If Priola vanished through this mirror, there must be certain conditions to activate its magic. Would you mind?
Yeah,
taking a
because
look?
there were, you needed a
Like
special
Belmorn,
blood.
It might react to you.
Monk summoning evil gods, huh? Haha, this world is sure full of interesting characters. But what could be the condition to activate this mirror? I have a hunch I might know. Where I need to read what... Hold on, that mirror, what is this? There's a nagging sense of deja vu about it.
My daughter.
I heard Priola used to mutter to herself often.
That's right. How did you know? Did I tell you?
Yes.
It
Yes.
was as if she was talking to some invisible other being.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes she would even fight with herself. I just assumed she was blaming herself for something.
No, she
Does
was
she
talking to the
sometimes lose her senses and her eyes turn? I don't know why we're even asking this. We know this happens.
Yes, exactly. As I said before, sometimes she just can't control herself. But she would regain her senses just as quickly. You don't think she's mad, do you?
Chief, considering all these statements,
Indeed. That child, like you, was coexisting with a dark spirit. No. She was being dominated by it. The reason
everyone can be
Alustan
an
came
Edana.
to our village was to treat my child, based on his observations and research on you.
The treatment didn't go well. It got worse. My apologies. It was never my intent to deceive you.
I love how he keeps saying, please let's work together. And it's like, what, the 10th time that he deceives us and doesn't tell us the full truth?
She was to inherit the position of the chief, and I didn't want such matters to come to light. I hope you understand.
No, I don't.
No, I really don't. Examine the mirror.
It's been a while. Come here. I have something to show you.
Okay, we like the mirror.
You will only find
Aha!
disappointment.
Just as I thought. Such a condition for activation. Only Lesra would do something like this. What? Hello, Lesra? Where are we going?
Just like Alice in Wonderland, part 2.
Oh shit, it is part 2. Does it want me to defeat all the enemies? Yes, it does. Otherwise,
Isn't it beautiful?
they should change the translation to defeat all the enemies and then follow the rules. Because if it says just defeat enemies, you in English.
Also, like, they should clearly indicate where they are, because many I can't see them.
They're behind gates and things. The gate. This makes me scared for the new game that they have to release. Because, like, if this is how they handle single player content, it's very weird. Okay? Like, now I just randomly got the come to press on ahead. But like I defeated maybe the enemies too fast? Sometimes you'll have to backtrack if you defeat things too fast. Oh. Okay, kinky. Hello, Elezra. It's Dekia's
Do
lantern.
not fear. Your empty hope will be filled with his scorched shell.
Oh!
I missed you.
Aw, she says she misses
Now
us.
witness a part of the consequences your power will bring to the world.
Now witness a part of the consequences your power will bring to the world. Hey! It's Kazarka. Definitely bigger in this version. Oh, we actually got caught. Never mind. Okay, he's tanky. Let's go. If okay. Want me to continue or?
Yeah, keep going.
Darka's soul was taken by Lesra. No wonder it felt too easy. It was just a shell. Look at this. A pendant fell off. It's inscribed with the name Priola. What now? Uh-oh. Wait, did we actually just yeah, we actually yeah. Here they gave you a map, so technically you can go back to Bleach.
I was startled when you were suddenly sucked into the mirror. What's become of my daughter?
Hand over Priola's pendant.
Priola. My child. I knew this day would come, but this is too soon. Isn't it, my child? What am I supposed to do now?
Adventurer, you've done well, but it would be best to give him some space for the time being.
Ilezra has awakened Kazarka.
You saw her in your memories in the ancient stone chamber, did you not? Are you connected to her in some way? To craft such a mechanism into the mirror, it must have been done for reasons other than simply to lure Priola.
I can't remember well, but 10 years ago with her...
She stabbed you in the back. Yet you returned to this world a decade later, not in Histria, where you were stabbed, but in the far-removed ancient stone chamber, perhaps. The fact that you were found next to the Ator's heart wasn't a coincidence. When I return to the Society of Equilibrium, I shall look into the records of similar incidents occurring in the past and let you know of my findings.
Similar incidents in the past?
Indeed. I felt such an event may not have been without precedent. You are no ordinary individual. Fear not. We have been preserving vast knowledge over generations. We're sure to find something. Didn't I tell you? I am Alustin, the Grand Master of the Secret Guards, sworn to protect secrets and maintain the equilibrium.
She said the awakening of Kazarka was the consequence of my power.
Is that so? I'm not quite sure what she means either. She always seems to speak in riddles. Yet, she speaks as if she knows you better than you know yourself at the moment. Go find her, be it to reclaim your lost memories or to stop her malevolent schemes. Her roots trace back to the east of Serendia, in Medea. She was raised in Tarif, they say. It seems the time has come for me to journey to Medea. I can no longer stand idly by. My disciples are there in Medea as well. Should you need it, seek their aid at any time.
You're lost in thought.
Elezra. The woman who hired me as her escort as she ventured into the ancient ruins. At the end of our seemingly endless journey, in the depths of Histria, she sacrificed me to awaken long-slumbering black spirits. I, believed dead by her blade, woke up 10 years later, absent of all memory. After scouring the entire continent, I finally found a clue that led me to her, only to discover she had once again sacrificed someone to summon an evil god, and vanished. Why did Elezra long for me? What was her true objective? What has she even been up to over these past 10 years? Could she have returned to her birthplace in Medea? Or...
What? I want to see if you play a male character if the voice changes in that.
In
Because
theory, yes.
that was the first time we've heard the adventure having a reflection to themselves. With actual voice acting. The first time we hear the voice was with the gate.
Scholar, yeah.
Hey, I've been looking for the gate. You know what? There's my...
I wonder if the scholar has the reflection in Irish. Must be 10 years.
The best of 10 years? The fucking Brits stole me land. I've been traveling and I found myself in this blasted world. We will free the northern part of Ireland from the bastards. The gate.
Let's keep going.
My child. Had I known it would come to this, I would have let you paint to your heart's content.
But a few lines ago, you just said that you knew it would come to this. whatever, man. I don't know what to say to confront you.
It's all right.
Comfort you.
You did your best, didn't you? Priola would be thankful to
She
you.
was kind of screaming desperately while being sacrificed, but
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, she was so grateful when we arrived there to fight the Moscan, and she just got teleported away. And the second time we also arrived, and she just got sacrificed.
also, apparently there's a cinematic missing because there is the situation where like we see Priola levitating and Zarka is summoned. After we like that happened, we should see Ilesra taking the soul, like in the old cinematic.
Yeah,
But
right.
it doesn't happen.
They could have just used the. No, they couldn't.
No, there is the cinematic, but it doesn't play. Some saw it. Some saw the cinematic triggering. For some other people, like us, is not being triggered.
Ah, okay. That's weird.
Yeah.
My child.
Back to Daniela. Really, Daniela? Fuck Daniela, man. Just
All my
random ass-
homies hate that.
Yeah, this random ass farm girl. Okay, so the whole part of this was to put the soul of Zarka disappearing.
Yeah, is what back in the day is used to happen in the secret chamber of
Calpheon, like,
Calpheon ruins, like the shrine, Calpheon shrine.
yeah.
Priola is really gone? That can't be true. There's no way she would leave me like this.
I haven't seen her body myself.
Right? What was that? A teleportation ritual? Was it? They said it sent her somewhere else alive.
Of course.
A better place.
It can't be! Why are you butting in now? She's alive! Shut up! Stop talking
Hey,
to me!
maybe she's fine and kicking in the demon's land.
Yeah, Daniela?
Yes? Oh, I was just lost in thought for a moment. Adventurer, Priola isn't dead, right? She can't be.
Of course.
We plan to explore Calpheon together after the coming of age ceremony. No! It's not over yet! Don't say that!
But she's also possessed by Black Spirit, I
Yeah.
guess.
That's why she was able to activate the mirror.
Ah, partner, let's move on to a different tale. If we stay here any longer, even our clothes will start to weep. In the temple in the east, I guess, is the next quest. Not
No, it's finished. That's it.
Ah. The next part of the quest, take it. Oh, I see, because I have this.
Yeah, in theory, now you are supposed to go in the Temple of the East without the whole thing of Calpheon sending you.
Okay, so now instead of being sent by Calpheon,
We are sent by them by ourselves.
we are sent by ourselves. Okay, so I get it. But this means that the next quest to rework is Calpheon, right?
No, it's Medea.
Medea.
Yeah.
Okay, see you in 4 years when it comes out. Alright,
Perhaps.
I want to see what happens if I accept the temple in the east thingy.
Yeah, because like we have this weird thing where Sweetsy didn't do the main quest on his character because on this character he did the simplified main quest, while I did on my Guardian the Medea questline. So he gets the quest because technically he never did it, while I don't because I did it.
Alright, let's see. Hey partner, a letter from none other than Herman Ferezio, chief counselor we met in Calpheon, has arrived. Adventurer Panketeers, word of your encounter with a woman with black energy at the Serendia Shrine has reached us. It said you're on the trail to her true identity, but tread carefully, for she may be far more perilous than she appears. Have you ever heard of the land called Medea? We suspect she might be the infamous witch of Medea. The eastern kingdom of Medea is a desolate land with nothing much to see, but it teems with dark sorcery and untamed tribes beyond your darkest nightmares. Meanwhile, the Ganel of Gamma-Sylvia are stirring. Reports suggest they are constructing a Gamma-Sylv temple east of Heidel. A coven of women worshipping a white tree and a witch with white hair. Doesn't arouse suspicion? We wonder what their intentions are. We're keen to understand the motives of the witch, Medea, and Gamma-Sylvia. Alas, diplomatic barriers prevent direct inquiry. If you're tracking this witch to Medea, might you first investigate the Gamma-Sylv temple on our behalf?
Oh, so now the last quest of Calpheon that was supposed to introduce you to Medea. Okay, no, because like before, Calpheon used to finish like, okay, we need to hire people to keep at bay Zarka because they summoned it, and every now and then he's coming back in the shrine.
Yeah.
Then after some time you were receiving a communication from Calpheon saying, by the way, this happening and this happening. Now we are just getting the email. We don't have to go anymore in Calpheon, which is good. I appreciate, so you don't have to do back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. So yeah, we are sent from Calpheon even in this case. We'll see how they are going to change Medea. If we are lucky next year, if we are not that lucky in 2 years.
The temple was constructed to
Adventure, it's good to see you again. You've come to the right place. This is Gamma-Sylv temple.
The Gamma-Sylv temple
And then
the
you
Gamma-Sylv
are now
essentially
able
traveled
to
from afar.
redo the questline, I guess. No?
Not in here.
Okay.
I
Wait.
don't think this will be the last
Wish to
time
know the
we see
purpose of the
her.
temple. It seems we piqued the curiosity of the Callis Parliament. I suppose the Callis chairman fears the temple was built of the purpose of forming stronger military ties with Serendia or Medea. Please understand that the temple is completely neutral in this regard. The Temple of Gamma-Sylv only wish for peace in these lands. Have you heard of a place they call Medea, located to the east? Recently a black energy engulfed Medea, making these lands barren.
The 3 days of darkness.
The wild animals that once guarded the forest have become violently aggressive and now attack all who cross their path. Heroine, head priestess of this temple, observed changes occurring in Medea from afar. You seem to have more than a passing interest in recent events. Would you like to talk to Heroine
And
now?
this is the Medea
Many events
questline.
unfold before you.
But you are
Are you
not
ready to face
being...
the consequences?
But it's
Are you
not showing it to
responsible
you,
for your
basically.
Well, I'm gonna go do the Median questline so I can get the rewards again. In the meantime,
Boring to be with you.
enjoy the rest of the day, night, whatever it is. Cheers, folkies. Bye!
Bye.